Hi, welcome to my short review of the Logitech X56 HOTAS. So here's the HOTAS switched off. This is the throttle and this is the so we just turn it on and you see it's very nice. The movement is lovely, not too stiff, not too smooth, although I have it on the least stiff setting. The buttons are all metal and the adjoining separators, so you know how many buttons you're pressing if you're in VR or whatever. Very handy. These separators are all metal. It's all metal. I've heard some reviews saying it's plastic, but it's metal. This is plastic and this is plastic, these knobs here, but this one is metal. I don't know why they didn't just make these metal as well, but there we go. You've got different modes you can switch it into, M1, M2 and S1. I don't know what they are, and I'm just using M1. So this is the stick. I'm using this for targeting, this for deploying hard points, I think. I can't remember what I'm doing with this now. This is another targeting, and this is engines management, but that's specific to the game. Primary fire, secondary fire. Seems a bit weak, the secondary fire. Not very, that would be better to be made out of metal, to be honest. Seems a bit weak, I'm worried about that, but no one else seemed to have had a problem with it. This is lateral and vertical thrust. This analog stick here is for short bursts, a forward or reverse thrust. That's what I'm doing. Flying flight assist off, which I'm trying to learn at the moment. When you have to counter every thrust you make with a counter thrust. But with flight assist on, you feel like you're in a spaceship just zooming around wherever you want to go, and you just move the throttle forward and speed up and speed down, and it's great. It's very smooth. So I don't think I'm going to be a totally flight assist off player of Elite, because I might want times where I just whoosh around and relax, as a space trucker would, but then he might want times where he's got perfect, delicate control of the ship and speedy maneuvers. So I'm going to learn both modes of flying, and maybe I'll find my way then. So yeah, the throttle's great. It's actually a split throttle. So if you are playing a game with there's another button, there's more buttons on the back too. There's 1, 2 buttons, I'm using those for thrust related things. I'm using this black button that you can't really quite see. This is a forward and back button for super cruise and hyperspace. So yeah, now there is a way to separate these. There's a lock here. Move that, and then you've got separate throttles. So you can do maneuvers with the engines in a jumbo jet or something like that. So it's not just for us space sim guys. And I will be playing some Microsoft Flight Simulator if I can get it to run. And if not, I may have to buy an eGPU or just go take the plunge and get a desktop PC, but I don't have much room on my desk. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed my review. Quality seems great. I don't know why people are complaining about the quality. Quality seems great apart from this one sort of weak secondary fire button. Feels a bit weak. Feels like thin plastic which might snap. So, but you're not going to be chucking these things around, so But there we go, and all the buttons. The buttons, just to note, they're not toggle buttons. They are, so that's one function, that's another function. So you've got 1, 4, 8, 12. Oh no, sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So on those little traditional buttons, you've got 14 functions, and then you've got all the other buttons too. So there you go.